Morning guys, it's Monday morning, Pangee, Libbegon, Southern Letty. So today's a very busy day. It's 9:30 in the morning and we're just about to set off to Libbegon. Should hopefully get all the papers, permits finished and collected today. After that we're going to try to go to the sanctuary, the fish sanctuary that is. And after that we're going to see the land getting cleared. So lots to do today. Stay tuned and follow the progress of building the house in the Philippines. And don't forget to like, subscribe and share, folks. Have a good one. Okay guys, that's us just setting off there. There's the dog, Jumbo. You can see him, it's in the dark. There's Jumbo the dog. And a peacock outside. So time to go to Southern Letty. That's us leaving the house now. You can see neighbours across the road. I'll just give you a quick look at this actually before we set off. I don't know if you could see too well, but all the peacocks and the chickens out. That's the ones you always see in the background. Bloody frustrating though, as soon as the sun comes up 4 in the morning they're going nuts. So time to go. Marcel in the cottage. On the phone, just waiting on her finishing this phone call, then it's time to go. Okay, I'll just start walking up the road. If Marcel doesn't hurry up, I might just take a quick walk over the land, see people working. So I'll switch this off for now guys, catch you later. Well guys, we're on the highway now and there's no jeepney coming on, need to be quick, there's buses and cars coming. So we're just going to have a quick look at the land. I'll do a better one on it later, but I'm just going to have a quick look at the land. Because the workers should be on site, hopefully. A bit of luck. Yep, there's a fire going down there. So just watching my foot in here, so if the camera's a bit shaky it's because I'm walking down the hill into the land. So there is, yep, the progress has started guys. See them working away already. So that's the 3 people it's doing there, 2. So they're burning some stuff. As you can see straight away already, there's a lot been happening, a lot came down. So still all this is to come down, the peacocks and stuff, but carrying his big machete there. I'll try and duck under this line. So this is it after a couple of hours work. The guys will be here till 5 PM tonight and all day tomorrow. We're burning that. As you can start to see, it's already taken a bit of shape from the this one. So I'll leave it for now, I'll let them crack on with their jobs and we'll have a look at it at the end of the day. Still on the highway, just after the last post I did to the land, Sister Glenda has joined us. She's behind Marcel, she's got things to do today in Libbegon. But just a short video because the jeepney has not arrived yet and it's absolutely roasting, really hot one again, around 31, 32 Celsius. And I forget my hat, a hat. So we're still waiting on the jeepney. So the next video hopefully we do will be in the permits. And we're maybe going to visit the sea or the Gat in Visayan after we complete the permit. We're also going to talk to the contractor today. I forgot to mention that in my first video I did at the cottage before I left. So we're about to get the exact costs of building the house for the labour. Not so much the materials, because the materials will change prices and there's no point in getting a quotation now, not ready for that stage. But we'll certainly get a costing of the labour involved for to getting it up to ground level. So hopefully the next time you see me, I'm in Libbegon. Take care, bye. Well guys, me again, and still not in Libbegon yet, still waiting on the jeepney. So I actually found a nice spot to take of a video of the guys working on the land, so I just thought this is a good one for me. really doing this for my future, so you can see from start to finish. And for all the guys who are subscribed to my channel, a big thank you to you all to help watch and see the building of the house in the Philippines. So there is 3 guys there. I can see one, he's obviously working this section. I've seen progress already. We've got them in for all day today and they're in all day tomorrow. We fly back to Manila on Wednesday, so we're really hoping it's the land is cleared by then. If not, we'll just get them for another day to finish it. But it's a good view. So I'll just spin round to give you an indication of the location. So there's the highway.
Hello sir, good morning.
Good morning. There's the highway. Then from the highway, you walk off the highway down. There is a path into the land. Now obviously it's down the hill. This will all be paved and pathed when it's all complete, but this is the jungle stage, so step by step, baby steps, and it will come along, but this is the first step. I hope you will enjoy following our progress of building a house in the Philippines. If you need any information or want to know anything at all about buying land, plots, getting workers, costs involved, feel free to have a comment in the box below and I'll try my best to answer all questions. Well guys, that's us arrived in Libigón. We're just at the photocopying shop now, getting a couple of photocopies, and then we'll move on to the Fire Bureau and the building permit. Once that's done, superb. Permit's done, dusted, out the way, then we'll make our way back to the sanctuary or the contractor. Not sure which one we're going to go and see first. Hopefully the contractor will get that out of the way. The sanctuary is just for a bit of sightseeing, a bit of fun. Just get an estimated cost from the contractor, then we'll know how to make budgets and be able to better prepare and plan our budgets for building the house in Pangi, Libigón, Southern Leyte. I'll spin this round and see if I can get a view for you of Libigón. We're actually, the sea is right behind me. Well, as you're looking at me, it's right behind. There's a little bustling wee market tower that I look down. We're on the 2nd or 3rd floor here. So I'll spin it round and see if I can catch any of the action for you. So this is one of the streets of Libigón, Lampcoop Grocery, and just the building, I don't know, I'll take a walk and see if you can see it. That's the police station, the blue building. I'll see a few of the cars, I'll see if I can get a better go to the end here. No, sorry, my mistake, it's not, is it? Yeah, it's the police station, yeah. So, as you can see, a part of Duterte, President Duterte's war on drugs. That's everywhere you see it now, drug-queened municipality. You don't want to be taking drugs in this country, and the police will just shoot to kill, which, you know, good. I'm okay with that, you know. Less junkies on the streets, the better. Get up, get a job, pay some taxes, that's what I say. So there's the police station, there's the building, Libigón building, that's where we're going next to complete the permit. Just give you a little spin round. And it's Libigón. There, so you can see the sea in the background, but we'll maybe take a walk down there later and see if we can get it. It really is beautiful. So I'll go and see how we're getting on with this photocopying, and we'll get back. Sorry. Just sorting out all the paperwork for. Did you do the photocopying yet? Hi guys, just back from Libigón. Bit of a disappointment with the permits, so just an update for you. Turns out we're missing a signature from the engineer. The problem being is the engineer is in Bohol, which is another island. For anybody who's aware of the geography of the Philippines, it's not the easiest to get to Bohol from here, and we don't have enough time, so we're going to send it through Remit. and get him to sign it. We've already contacted him. He's got, actually tell a lie, he's got a copy on his computer, so he's just going to email us the paperwork with the signature on it, then we'll definitely get the permits completed. The good thing is we did get the final costs. So the final cost for the actual building permit was 2,900 pesos, and the fire bureau is just under 1,000, but we'll say 1,000 for easy counting. So basically the permits come to 4,000 in total. 4,000 would be about 55 quid, something like that, 56 quid, 50 British pounds, so it's pretty good. That's all the permits up to date, done and dusted now. So we're going about to go and speak to the contractor now to get some more information about the cost of labour and the cost of construction. So just waiting on Mersal getting back, and we'll go and find out the cost of the construction company. Well guys, an update on the contractor is he's busy just now, but we're going to set up a meeting for the afternoon, later on in the afternoon. It's about 12 o'clock lunchtime just now. Really hot, really hot. So as you've seen in the last video, a couple of the guys who are working for us, they've stopped for their lunch. So Mersal's preparing our lunch, so I just told her I'm going to take a walk up to the land and see a bit of progress, hopefully. So it's been, well, 12 o'clock, the guys started, they work 8 to 5, an hour for their lunch, so we'll just take a walk up and see what's going on. It's just a local sari store. Hello. Take a walk up, people are sitting down. It's the girls on the left hand side of me, they are the ones who work in the only sari store there. I think there's about 4 or 5 owners to it. They all take a share on it. Right, I'll be a bit careful here because I've been warned from Mersal that there's a lot of reckless drivers here in the Philippines. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Right, I'll switch this off for a second and I'll put it back on when I cross the road and at the land. Okay guys, that's me just at the land now. Just take a slow walk down this hill. See a bit of progress. It's still like a jungle, but a lot of the trees are down. Well, there's more to come. A lot of work ahead. I'm starting to wonder if 2 days is going to be enough, to be honest, to clean this. That's one of the coconut trees that will come down. You can see the height of it, just to give you an indication. They're not small trees. So I'm just walking away. So the land actually is, I'm just looking for the marker from the genetic engineer. It wouldn't be the way the UK style was done, but there it is, basically pretty much from where I'm standing right to that house across there. Just see it's litter strewn, bamboo strewn, but as you can see, a lot of the trees being cut down there. A lot of garbage dumped at the side there. So this is the kind of main plot, really. So fire burning all the crap in the background, and that would just be where I've walked down to the highway. So loads to be done yet, loads. This will all come down. It's where the peacocks are. The peacocks will disappear. The neighbours have already been informed that the work's starting, so that will come down. I'll just take a little walk along just to show you the land behind. There's actually one of the markers. That's to see where the land starts. I'll just put my foot on it just so you can see what I mean. That one there. That's what the genetic engineers in the Philippines do. That is official. If anybody breaks that or moves it, then it becomes a crime, because it's been officially marked out and stamped by and approved by the government of the city hall, whoever it is. But basically, the moral of the story is, if anybody was to come across and disturb that, then you could contact the police, and the police would check your paperwork. Once they see the paperwork, they would then arrest them. Not that that would ever happen, but just to give you an idea. And then if you look up, so and you keep on walking, I'll see if I can find the next one. And see, basically the land goes right up here, and it goes, there it is there actually. So there it is there. Then the length of the land comes round here. It basically stops in right of that shed in front, so it's very hot, as hot as it is without that fire. So this is all the land. Still the land, still the land. Basically to this coconut tree. As you can see the marking there, there's another marking. There's about 6 of the markings to where the land goes. See, this is on our land. It's the people who live here, this is theirs. But they've been informed that over the next couple of days all this will have to come back. Sorry guys, I'm kind of jumping ahead. I was going to walk back a wee bit. So what I was going to do before I seen the marking and it kind of distracted me was walk across here. What's it? Now all this, now I've left, this is not mine or Myrtle's. This is onto a vacant plot. It's actually for sale. It goes right down to the rice fields. So it's a big area. It's hard to see because of all the trees and stuff, but trust me, it's a big area. Goes all the way along here. And if you go back, it keeps on going back, keeps on going back. And then there's the rice fields in the background. So this is all for sale. We've been offered it, but we've told them that we don't have the plans in place or the finance in place to buy this. But speaking to all the local Filipinos and speaking to the actual owner of all this land yesterday, the woman owns it with her husband. It was actually the woman, she got all the land handed down to her from our grandparents when they passed away, so they're extremely wealthy here in the Philippines. They own half of bloody Southern Letty by the sounds of it. But they're nice people. So they were telling me yesterday they're selling a lot of their land because it was left to them and there's no plans, they're not going to do anything with it. So we'll probably keep, I'd imagine, what they like and what they want for their kids in the future, and they're just trying to get rid of the rest basically. They've no interest in harvesting it or doing anything with it, they were telling me. So sorry guys, you're just a bit shaky there, just crossing this little path. So I'll leave this for now. It's a good 6-minute tour of the land, and I'll just walk up. Oh, that smoke went right in me there. So walking up, and there's the highway. And I look along it. Somebody's tricycle, there's no cars coming, so I'll just be very quick at walking across here. And it's back to the house for me, guys. Well guys, just crossed the highway again there. Just walking back to the house for a bit of lunch, then see what the plan is. I don't know if we're going to the sanctuary today anymore. I'd like to go there, maybe tomorrow morning, because you've got to be early. You see the fish jumping out to sea. Possible to even see whale sharks, I'm led to believe, which would be cool. Never seen that before. So as you can see, there's the cottage in the background there. The main one, and the drinking den, as I like to call it, even though it's not really just a drinking den. It's, I think Mercer's dad is in the small cottage. The other 2 young guys are the labourers for clearing the land. I don't envy their work in this country, to be honest. It's quite a low salary, and they're working under the sun and what they're doing is real physical labour. There's no machines or nothing, everything's done by hand. So big shout out to these guys, doing a good job. Worked quite hard this morning by the looks of it. I was watching them earlier without taking a video and they were getting stuck in, so fair play. Okay, back at the house now guys.